Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Rae. I'm a member of the PRAVANA Collective, and today I want to show you guys a really fun, vivid neon rainbow look that you can utilize with your clients behind the chair. One thing I love about this look is that it packs a lot of punch, but the technique is actually very simple. Let's get into it.
First, we start with analyzing your client's hair. As you can see, she has about 1 inch of new growth, and then towards the midsection, she does have a little bit of remaining vivid pigment. I will lighten her base using Pure Light Ultra Lightener and 10 volume. After her base is lifted to a clean level 9-10, I will then go back in using Ultra Lightener and Zero Lift Developer to help diminish the existing vivid pigment. This will help me to create a clean, even canvas for my vivid application. To make sure that everything stays neat and clean for my vivid application, I like to pre-section all of my partings using a duckbill clip so that I can move through each color clean and easy. Now here comes the fun part. Using your creativity, choose which color you want to start and stop with, and apply each color on each section, starting from the base and pulling it all the way through the ends. As you are applying the vivid colors, make sure to remember the 3-inch rule. This means that you apply a fresh brush of color every 3 inches down the section to ensure full and even color saturation. Utilizing large diagonal sections will create bold dimension for your rainbow look.
For her style, I started with a 1 1/4 inch Marcel curling iron because I wanted to create a really soft, natural beach wave that really helped to accentuate the colors underneath. One thing that I really like to do whenever I'm curling a vivid client is I like to alternate the direction of my curling iron. So as you can see here, one goes forward and one goes back. This will really help to give a really soft beach wave, and it will definitely ensure that your curls don't curl together to create one large curl in the back. So as I just showed you, I do like to alternate the direction of my curl underneath. However, on this whole top section, I do like to curl away from the face, and this just gives it a nice cohesive vibe and really frames the face nicely. Now let's talk about lighting. There's 2 different types of lighting that are really important when it comes to photographing your clients in the salon. First, we're going to talk about using a ring light. This is really important if your salon doesn't have a ton of natural light, or especially in the winter when it gets dark around 4 p.m. When it comes to utilizing a ring light, I always like to position it about 3 to 4 feet away from my client's head. This allows for really nice diffused light that isn't going to blow out any colors or make it look unrealistic to how it does in real life. I always like to photograph my client through the center of the ring light. This just makes it for a more true to life color. Now let's talk about combing out the curls. This is one of my favorite ways to get really good viral content for your social media. I always like to start with intense therapy because this will kind of help flatten out flyaways and get rid of any static that might happen when I'm combing out the curls. Make sure that you don't oversaturate the hair and only spray 2 to 3 times. Now that we're ready to comb out the curls, go ahead and set up your phone on a tripod or your nearby station, and this gives a really good vantage point for your video. Now, when combing out the curls, go ahead and dictate which direction and how exactly you want your client to move. So for example, I'm gonna start combing out her hair in the back, and then I will direct her, look to the right, look to the left, and then look back forward. And this just makes it a really cohesive video. You're wanting to do this kind of slower because it looks really good in the video, and it allows you to comb through and really show off that color. Go ahead and look to the left for me. And it also just gives a different vantage point. And then back forward. And then to end the video, I always like to give it a little shake. Whenever I'm having my client forward facing, I always like to have them at a slight angle to one side or the other. This gives, again, a really nice side view of their color, but allows your client to not be in full frame. So what I'm doing now is I'm just gently fanning out the hair to make it look like she has a lot more hair than she has. This is always gonna look nice on your Instagram profile. What I love about stepping outside of your salon and looking in your surroundings is being able to find so many different options for a background. This way it's the same hair, but having a different background allows you to create multiple different types of content. So I'm going to position my model. I want to start with the back section. I'm going to have her tilt her head back slightly, and I'm going to kind of fan out her hair over her shoulders. Then I'm going to take a step back and utilize my camera in different angles to get the perfect shot. So as you can see, it's really windy outside, which it's gonna happen from time to time. So this is a great time to utilize it for videos or fun boomerang shots. So as you can see, I had her place her hand underneath her hair, but her nails are sticking out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull that top layer of hair over so that we can go ahead and hide that. Another really good pro tip is usually I love to take a ton of photos of my clients, and sometimes it can be really hard to stand still for so long. So I always like to have my clients sit in a stool. This allows me to take as much content as I want and makes your client as comfortable as possible. Here's a really great video pro tip. Utilize your client's hands to create really great motion. Go ahead and direct your clients to put their hands underneath their hair and gently create a waving motion as you videotape in regular or slow motion. This is also the time to add accessories or even throw in a ponytail or a braid to accentuate your color. This is one of my favorite little styles to do because it's super quick but adds a lot of different variation within the color. Now's a really great time to switch up wardrobe. So if your client has a different shirt or if they have a cute little jacket, go ahead and have them put that on. Again, this is one better way to create more content using the same client. So as you can see, having her put the jacket on, it's the same color, but it adds a totally awesome vibe. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you learned a few tips and tricks to take back to your clients behind the chair. Again, my name is Taylor Rae. Thanks so much for hanging out.